Welcome once again, grade 11. We are still on inventory systems and analysis and interpretation. Okay, we are only going also to look at the requirement that is given there. Okay, they are saying High Flying T-shirts imports one design of T-shirts from the T-shirt company in Egypt. They use the periodic inventory system. Calculate the cost of sales for the year ended 31 December 2020. Okay, so we've got information A and information B. The same way that we calculate the cost of sales. We look for the opening stock, we add purchases, we add carriage, and so forth and so forth. Okay, fine. Let's start our question. Let's identify the opening stock. The opening stock, okay, from the information that is given, our opening stock, let's see. Okay, trading stock on 1 January 2020, 3,000 t-shirts, 75,000. So we indicate 75,000 for our opening stock. We go on to the purchases. Okay, purchases always have an adjustment. Okay, the purchases that are given here are 875,000. Now let's go on to the information that is given there. Number one, an additional 10,000 t-shirts were ordered from the t-shirts company. Okay, in December. The order was received on 20 December 2020, and the account of 250,000 is still outstanding. So we're going to add that 250,000. We are going to say plus 250,000 for the additional t-shirts that were purchased. Okay, and then even though the money is still outstanding, it's still a part of our purchases. Okay, and we will always add whatever that is outstanding. And then what else do we have? Okay, on the purchases, as part of the purchases, we can go on to number 4. T-shirts costing 20,000 were returned. Is it okay? Our returns are 20,000, so we are going to say minus 20,000 for the returns. Do we still have anything else affecting our purchases? Let's move on to number 5. No entry has been made of 200 t-shirts with a cost price of 5,000, which were donated to the organizers of the local yacht race on 2019. These are donations. They also reduce the value of our purchases by 5,000. Okay, so these are the adjustment for the purchases. Okay, we've got these purchases and then these additional ones minus the returns minus the donations. Okay, then we'll remain with something like 1,100,000. 1,100,000 is the value for our purchases. Now the next thing is for us to record our carriages. Carriage on purchases. Okay, our carriage on purchases. Okay, from here, okay, carriage on purchases are 90,250. 90,250. Okay, do we have any adjustment for the carriages? We've got adjustment number 3. Carriages on purchases amounting to 16,000 was paid on the first freight for transporting t-shirts from Egypt to South Africa. So we are going to increase our carriage by 16,000. 16,000 plus 90,250 is going to give us something like 106,250. Okay, after our carriages, okay, we also remember these t-shirts were purchased from another country. Therefore, we are going to have customs duties. Okay, customs duties. We are going to indicate our customs duties. Okay, customs duties. We also have got an adjustment. Okay, there's 87,500. 87,500. Okay, and then there's an adjustment. There's an adjustment also that is going to affect our customs duty. Okay, they say on number 1. Okay, on number 2, customs duty is equal to 10% of this purchase that and was paid immediately. Okay, remember these t-shirts that were purchased, now they were paid immediately plus the customs 10%. So we're supposed to calculate 10%. So let me just indicate here. Okay, plus 10% of 250,000 multiplied by 10%. Okay, which is, I'm sure it's 25,000. Okay, 25,000. So we're going to say 87,500 plus 25,000, which would give us 112,500. 112,500. Okay, for the customs duties. Okay, what else is left is for us to find out how much is the cost of goods available to be sold. Okay, the cost of goods available to be sold is opening stock, add purchases, add carriage, 8 customs duties. Okay, and then our amount will be 1,393,750,000. 393,750. Okay, the last thing for us to do is to minus our closing stock as usual. Closing stock, our closing stock from our question, where is our closing stock? Okay, number 6, according to the stock count on 31 December 2020, there were 3,750 t-shirts. Okay, closing stock, we have got 3,750 t-shirts. At what price? 25 rand each. Okay, if you multiply that, or if you check this amount, it's just the same amount, 93,750. We put it in brackets, we subtract. Okay, we remain with a balance of 1.3. 1,300,000 is the value of our closing stock. We collect the 10 marks that they've indicated there. So, okay, so you must expect most of these things that I have recorded here in any question whereby they are going to ask you to calculate the value of the closing stock. Okay, remember customs duties, or they can write import duties, all those things are supposed to be added. Opening stock, you add purchases, you add carriage, you add customs duty. Okay, the only thing that you subtract here is the closing stock, and also what you subtract when you are adjusting for the purchases, the amount for the returns, is it, or if there are any drawings of purchases, if there are any donations that took place, you are also supposed to subtract them. Okay, that sums this up for the topic inventory systems, periodic inventory, the calculation of the cost of sales. And then we've even looked at the calculations of the gross profit and the markup. And so far, I do not see anything that can be that of a problem when you go even to the examination and then you are answering questions on the periodic inventory system. Thank you, grade 11s. Do not forget to like this video. Thank you so much.